So we were heading towards this palace. This palace, you kind of visit the king's palace or something, right? And we're heading there, and Thai guy, kind of student guy, stops us, and he's saying, because we kind of stopped for a wee second, kind of looking about, and he said, hi, how are you? Do you need any help? Do you need directions? I went, no, we're fine. Well, where are you going? You're going to the palace? Oh, yeah, I was just up that way. And he had up you look at us, and he said, I was wearing like denims and in fact, what was I wearing? That there. That's what I was wearing. This here. Shorts and sandals or something, right? And I said, he said, well, you won't be able to get in wearing what you're wearing into the palace. They don't let you in if you're wearing shorts. You have to wear like, denims. You have to wear like trousers, respectful sort of stuff or something, right? I went, right. I said, but I mean, there are other places you can go. I mean, I can, do you know, like the temples are in here and things. We went, no. I said, well, I can help. He says, where are you from? And at Glasgow. Oh, no, I've never been. I've been in Newcastle, but I've never been. I was a student there and I studied in Newcastle or something like that. I went, oh, right. Right away, I'm trying to work out if maybe it's a scam, but I couldn't, because I heard there's lots of scams in Thailand. Couldn't quite work it out. But he said, if you give me, he said, I can give you a list of the temples, places you can go. You can just tell your taxi driver where to go. Tuk-tuks, I call tuk-tuks. No taxi, tuk-tuks. It's like a wee, I think it's like a 3-wheeler. Can't remember. Is it a 3-wheeler? It's a wee thing. It just fits like 2 people in the back, pretty much, right? It's a wee kind of, can't remember what you would call it. A tuk-tuk, T-U-K, tuk-tuk, right? And he said, if you just ask a tuk-tuk, come. No rickshaw's like dragged by somebody. A moped with a cart in the back, kind of. Right, anyway. So he started writing down places. There's this temple, you can go to that temple. This got a big, and he kind of did a wee drawing of this big gold Buddha. You could pray there, and there's this other temple. There's another one where you pray for good luck, and there's one that's on a big hill and all that. And he said, there's also in the middle of this wee sort of tour that he was writing down. This helpful guy, he said there's also do you buy clothes? Do you ever buy suits? And I was thinking, here we go. He said, no, really. He says, well, I mean, there's a clothes shop. I know the person, and they can give you, it's really cheap clothes, and it's called Voglee, Voglee. In fact, let me check right now. Bangkok, Voglee scam. There it fucking is, man. Brilliant, there it is. So other place, right? Said Voglee, right? And I thought it might not be a scam. It might be he goes about, gives you a wee tour, tells you where to go, where to tell the tuk-tuk driver to take you, and hopefully in amongst that you pay a visit to his family's clay shop or something, right? So I went, all right, okay, aye. So he said, well, there you go. He says, if you're going to get a tuk-tuk, make sure you get the one with a black registration plate. Right? They're all going about, tuk-tuks are flying by, dead busy road. Get one, see if you can find one that's got a black registration plate. They're the government ones. They're not the private ones, they're the government ones. They're a lot cheaper. You'll be able to get this tour for like 40 baht. I think it was, like, it works at like 50 pence, like fuck all. Right? Went, alright, because I thought, went, alright, right. He says, there's one there. And there was one like coming right around the road. There was the one just sitting there waiting, right? There wasn't one just sitting there waiting. It was like coming right round this fucking busy road as if it's going to keep on driving. And the student guy kind of went like, hey, and stopped him. It looked like this sort of thing that if this was some sort of scam, this cunt would have to be going round in fucking circles. You know, like, this cunt would have to be going fucking round in circles, man. Anyway, so we went there, right? The student guy showed the tuk-tuk driver that temple, take me this, and take me that, and there's that there. And we said, he says, I'll leave you now. I went, alright, see you later. And so tuk-tuk driver was saying, you can do that for like 80 baht. And we're like, no, we're told it would just be 40 baht. Alright then, alright. So we got in the back and we showed him where to go. So he took us to the first place. And it was this. And I was thinking to myself, see if this is some sort of scam, we're probably not going to get killed. Right, it's quite rare. We're probably not going to get battered. Haggling over 50 pence, I can't help it, chef. And it's like 50 fucking pence, man. It's like nothing. So the first place he took us was this. Right, so we went there, got some pictures and all that, like, look at that. Right, that was the first place. There we go. Then we got back in the tuk-tuk and the guy took us to the next place, which was, hold on. Let's see, where was it? Might have been this place here. Might have been this place here, I'm not sure. Right. That's like a kind of dummy or statue or waxwork of a monk who was like famous or something like that, right? I don't know. But he took us to a few places, right? He took us, no, it's not real, that's a like kind of so we went to one place, he took us to another place, right? Then he took us, this might be the same place here, right, that I'm thinking of. Then he took us to a third place, which was this place. Then he took us to this place here I'm about to show you. Wish there was a quicker way of doing it. Took us to this place here, right? That place there. I do apologise for the feet. When he got to this place here, the tuk-tuk guy, got to this place here, the tuk-tuk guy, I sorry about the feet, I do apologise for the feet. The tuk-tuk guy, we arrived at that, each destination just took about a couple of minutes to get to each destination, 2 or 3 minutes, right? Could you censor the feet, please? There you go. Oh, very feminine us. Very, very feminine. There you go. There you go. It's even bigger now. There you go, on the feet. When he took us to this place, this was like the third place. This is before this Vogley thing, you know, the clay shop thing. So this is like the first 2 or 3 people. We arrived at the car park for the temple. Quite deserted. 1 or 2 motors just sort of parked about. There was one guy, a Thai guy, businessy looking guy, suit, reading a newspaper. He was just sort of sitting out his motor. He had his front door. He had his door for his motor open, and he's just sort of sitting out reading a newspaper. The tuk-tuk driver said, this temple here, this one here, he said, go in there, and this temple, it's known for, you pray for luck. You pray for luck. If you pray, you know, you get good luck and all that. So, alright. And I was starting to think something wasn't quite upright. The tuk-tuk driver says, right, so go in there and you can pray for luck. You might be supposed to pray for luck. You get luck and all that. Well, alright, right. He says, no, I'm just going to go to the toilet. You go in there and I'll be back just a minute. And he walked past the car park to some toilet right up the far end. As he went there, we went in here and we did this sort of thing, praying for luck and all that, right? We came out of here. The tuk-tuk was still there, but the guy hadn't returned yet for the toilet. So we just sort of standing about waiting for him. While we're waiting, the business guy, who's unrelated to all this, the guy who's sitting in his motor, big fucking motor, he was just like that. He goes, hello. He's saying, oh, where are you from? I said, from Scotland. Oh, Scotland. I've been to, and he said some city, right? Or he might have said he's no been, right? And I went, some of the fucking bands here, man. Get rid of these negative people. See people who just come onto the chat, by the way, and they're just saying, oh, this is shite, or the chat's shite, or I'm shite, or user shite. I might deal with them in the harshest possible manner, right? It's very important we stick to the story here. So he says, like, oh I've been to, it's like Blackburn, or like Newcastle. It wasn't Newcastle exactly, it was somewhere, it wasn't the same place as that other guy said, right? But he said, oh, I'd like to go, or he's been. And he said, so what are you doing today then? Just going a bit. We said, aye, we're going for a wee kind of travel about. Oh, right, where are you going? And I bring out the wee list of the places we're going, right? And he goes, oh, let me see. And he's like, oh, that's a good place. Glad Clown Dad, thank you for gifting the tier 1 sub to Malamars. Thank you. So he's looking at the list, he's like, the gold didn't that. He's like, oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That might be in this place, by the way. This might be in that place. But he's like, oh, good. He's like, oh, how do you know about this? He's pointing at that Vogley thing. Oh, by the way, what I didn't mention was, see the Thai guy, the student guy at the beginning, who said we wouldn't be able to get into the temple wearing what I was wearing. He also said it was a Buddhist holiday, and so the temple was actually shut. The palace was actually shut. We wouldn't actually be able to get in the day anyway, because it was a Buddhist holiday and it was shut. Anyway, even if it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to get in wearing the shorts and the whatever I was wearing, sandals or something, right? Now that we've got to this guy that was outside this temple. To apologise. Now that we're speaking to that, now that I'm speaking to that fucking, the guy in the motor, not the tuk-tuk driver, this complete stranger, in the motor, outside this place, he spots this Vogley thing, points at it, you know, the clay shop. He's like, oh, how did you know about this? Right away I'm like, fucking, how do you know about this? This, the man wrote it down for us, person wrote it down for us. He went, oh, he said, this is a really good shop, it's a special sale on today. It's been all over the television, special sale on today, because it's a Buddhist holiday. Alright. He says, so you're going there today? Oh, I think so. Oh, you're very lucky. You're very lucky that someone wrote this down for you. And I'm like, I mean, I wasn't really doing that. I was like, alright. And I was thinking, a pure emphasised lucky. You know, the Unrelated tuk-tuk driver who said, oh, if you go in there, you go in there and pray for luck. Oh, Buddhist holiday with the fucking student guy. Buddhist holiday with this guy. Oh, you're very lucky. I was like, this is a fucking, I'm just fucking, I'm like that. Think to myself, you know, this is what I look like. Alright, alright, we'll have a look. This is me in the inside. So the fucking student guy is in this with the tuk-tuk driver, and in it with this fucking guy for what? So I went, alright. Just then, the tuk-tuk driver starts to walk back for the toilet. Just at the right time. So he comes back. And we get in the tuk-tuk. I've told this story before, not another webcam that I did. But he comes back, right? And I'm like to Lynn. It's a scam, by the way. She's like, what? It's a fucking scam. I had been saying that, by the way. I had been saying that. See, the second we got in the tuk-tuk right at the start, I went like that telling, I think this is a scam. She's like, don't be daft. I said, I think it is. How is it? Just that black Reggie plate thing just happens to be this, just happens to, oh, I don't think so. I says, this is definitely a scam now. Oh, go in there and pray for luck. Oh, you're so lucky. They're all in it, Lynn. They're all in it. She's like, you think so? They're all in it. So the tuk-tuk driver, we get in the back and we start to drive away. Just as we're passing that guy, just as we're passing the guy that's in the motor, you know, the guy that's sort of sitting at the motor, I look towards him, and I've told this in the webcam before, but honestly this is what it was like. I look towards him, you know, just to sort of go like, see you later. But he just went like that, he just went like this, look. He was sitting up. Thank you. J Magic. Thank you very much for the sub. He just goes like this, look. He just went back to reading his paper. He looked like a robot. You know, like if you go to some sort of like some sort of robot thing, it does all that. You know, welcome everyone, come to the, and then once you've went by, you're like on your wee roller coaster sort of ride thing, it goes like that. He just looked like he just went like that. As if he's like, I've done my bit, now I switch off. So we started fucking driving. I'm like, this is a fucking scam, this is a scam, this is a scam. I'm thinking, I don't think we're going to get barred, I don't think we're going to get killed. 50 fucking pence. I'm just like that, I don't give a fuck, man. Is this, I'm like, I like this. We start driving, and then we stop at that fucking Vogley, this fucking stupid shop, right? And he says, okay, so here you are, Vogley. And I said, oh, no, sorry, just keep going, it's fine, just keep going. Oh no, there's Vogley, there's the shop. I went, no, it's fine, just keep driving, sorry, but just take us to the next place, it's fine. The suit shop, Voglee. See if you look online, I just checked here, it's a thing. Voglee, no the word Vogue, no Vogley, like it's like Vogley, right? That trash grammar, just like that, right? So I'm like that. No, just keep going. It's fine. Just we don't want to buy a suit. Okay. And he starts driving, and it sells suits, right? And then he stops again, and he goes like this. Could you please just go in? Could you please just go in and just have a look about? I mean, even if you just have a look about, just for a short while, I get paid diesel, whatever it is, fuel. I get paid, fuel if you go in and just have a look a bit. And I was like, there you fucking go, Lynn. And I didn't say to Lynn, there you fucking go. So there you go, there's the admission, it's a fucking scam, right? And I went, aye, alright, just thought, right, fuck it. So we walked in, we walked in the front fucking door. The place is like the size of kind of just a room, like quite wee. And we're kind of island of clays in the middle. Clay's all in it, suits and all that, right? And a kind of island of clays in the middle. And I walked in, and the two guys were like, hello. I went, aye. And I just did a circle around and walked to the door. Just walked in, The guy was like that. Hello, are you looking for a suit? I said, no. Do you wear a suit? No, I don't wear a suit. What? You don't wear a suit? I went, no. We were in and out of there in about 25 seconds. He said, if I was to do exactly what he said, you don't wear a suit? I went, no. And I went, we go back in the tuk-tuk. And he said, you didn't buy anything? I went, no. Alright, it's just, if you could, you went in for quite a long time, I said, I know, but I'd already said to the tuk-tuk driver, I said, I don't want anything, I don't buy suits, don't wear suits. When I came out and the guy said, oh, could you go back in for longer? I'm not gonna get, you got to stay in for longer. I says, but I don't wear suits. And this is what he said. He turned around to me, right? I says, but I don't wear suits. He turned around to me like that. Yes, I know, he told me. He said either, yes, I know, or he said, yes, you told me. Something like, yes, I know, or yes, you told me. And I was like, oh. So we drive to another place. And he says, could I please just take you to one other place? Can I please just take you to one other place? This tourist information place at like a travel agent's. And I went, alright. So we stopped outside this place called Tourist something. I think it was TAT, T-A-T, right? We go in and it's like we travel agents. And there's already like a couple getting served there and a couple getting served there. And I'm thinking to myself, I was like that to Lynn, this whole thing, big fucking scam. She knew now, big scam. I said, I'm fucking enjoying it. This is a fucking adventure for 50 fucking pence. And they're not getting anything off of me, man. They're not getting a fucking penny. See, if I was 20 years old, I'd maybe be like, aye, alright, I suppose I better buy something. I was 31. In fact, either was 30 or just about to turn 31. I turned 31 in Koh Samui in Thailand. Yeah, at that age, like, I'm getting a fucking thing. Went into this fucking tourist, this travel agents, and this Thai guy, kind of skinny, hair pure kind of brow creamed, fucking, like, he looked like face, he looked like somebody for, was it the 30s, the 50s or something, in America, that kind of, or the 30s maybe, like kind of happy days fucking era, that time. And I remember he had this fucking American kind of accent. He's like, hi, how are you? Oh, good, thanks, good. How are you enjoying our country? He wasn't American, right, but he just, he had this American accent, along with Thai, because he was Thai. How are you enjoying our country? Oh, great, thanks, great. So we sat down. He says, so where have you been? Well, we just got brought here, just to have a wee look. All right, well, Kizzle Gaming, thank you very much for the sub. And he sat down, he says, so where have you been? He says, well, we started off down south. We just thought, go along with it. Started off down south at Hat Yai, whatever it's called, and made our way up, and then we've been at. So this is like as far north as we've been. And you think you're maybe going to go north? Aye, maybe. And then he said this, and this, I've been quoting this for years. You want to give two fucks. But this is exactly what he said. He says, so you'll be going to Chiang Mai, right? There's a place called Chiang Mai up in north of Thailand. And he said, so you'll be going to Chiang Mai, right? And the more I think about it as times went by, it's turned more and more into, so y'all be wanting to go to Chiang Mai, right? And more and more and more, it's been like, y'all be going to Chiang Mai, right? It's turned, he's turned into a guy with a big fucking cowboy hat. He's turned into a guy with a big fucking cowboy hat, in my mind. A pure kind of, y'all come back now, you hear? Like that. So when maybe, he says, okay, this is what I got for you. And he brought out a folder. He brought out a folder to show what happens is you'll get in this train. The train will take you to this beautiful hotel, and here's the scenery, and here are the things in it. And I'm just flipping through like that. A train, an empty train, kind of wooden, empty train. I'm just thinking, I bet this isn't the train. I bet this isn't the train. I bet this is fucking, I bet it's mobbed. I bet it's mobbed. I'm just like, alright. The hotel. Bet it's fucking shite. Bet this isn't the hotel. And I'm looking at it all. And we weren't even going to go to fucking Chiang Mai anyway. But I was looking at it. And I was looking at the price. And it was pricey. Pricey for there. Things are a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper in Thailand. But it was pricey for there. And I was thinking, get this to fuck. I was never going to fucking go anyway, but I was just looking at it like, and I looked here, and I made eye contact with another couple, a guy and another couple, Western, looking there, and he's just like that. And the two, this couple that were there, they were like this. They had lost. They didn't know how to fucking stand up. They didn't know how to say no. They were like that. I'm fucking living it up, man. I was fucking loving it. Because I'm like, I'm part of a fucking complex fucking scam. And it's cost me 50 pence, man. This is fucking magic. This is fucking magic. Right, so the guy goes like that. Oh, okay, so so you want to go for this? You want to go for Chiang Mai? Because he walked away and then he came back. And I said, no. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of look about. We're going to shop about to see if we can get a better deal. Shop about and see what the options are. Have you got a business card? Pure pretending that, like, give me a card, anywhere like that. Yeah, okay. Gave me the card, he's pure deflated. He knew I was saying to get out there, I was going to go like that. I didn't know, I kept it in my wallet. I think I've got it in a box somewhere. And I walked right fucking out of there, man. So I went back, went on the tuk-tuk, went back into the tuk-tuk. I thought, what's going to happen now? So I get into the tuk-tuk. And what happened next will shock you. But first we're going to have a 1 minute commercial break. How's all doing, subscribers? I just want to say thank you very much to all the subs, by the way. As you know, this is fucking, you know, I'm really fucking happy, as you can understand, with how things are going with subs and donations and things like that. Remember, if you have got Amazon, you know, I think, well, you already know. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody. I'm looking forward to getting this full time. As I keep telling you, once I get rid of my obligations and responsibilities, I'm doing this all the fucking time, man. Oh, by the way,
thank you.
P337R or Pelon, maybe that is. Thanks for the sub. I have ordered off the internet. I have ordered off the internet a thing that holds my phone and then screws into my tripod, so I can take my phone out with my tripod, plonk it down somewhere to record when I'm out and about. Alright, anyway, I take it you're back now. Is the vermin back? Is the vermin back?
Thank you.
At Uncle Dave. ITF Uncle Dave. Thanks for the sub.
Thank you.
Thanks for the sub. Somebody said this camera is great. I'll have to check that out later. Hold on, let me just check to see what that message was.
Thank you.
This camera is great when you travel around. I've personally used it a lot. It's really handy. Sergey, I'll have to look at that. Oh. Muggy Monster 92. Oh.
Thank you.
I'll look at that later. Mate. I know what camera I'm going to get. Muggy Monster 92. Thank you very much for the sub. And there was a donation. I do apologise. Hold on a wee second, everybody. I do apologise for this. Unai Wenger or Wenger. Thank you very much for that kind donation. £5. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cold Minger. Thank you very lovely name, fantastic name. Thank you very much for the sub. Hold on, actually I should put. I'm going to finish off the story now. Put that on. Right. Hopefully that isn't allowed. Right. Aye, so here's the fucking story. So here's the rest of the story. So we got back in and I don't know if the guy went like that, oh, did you buy anything? I'm not sure, but we just kept on driving, right? And then we finally got to this place, and this was the place that was the temple right on top of this hill. Right up the top of this fucking hill. Big one. Look at that, everybody. Would you look at that? There's me, look. Do you like my highlights? No. No, look at that. No, look. Right on top of that hill. Highlights of Caldham and Maddie. No. Streaks. Streaks of a cold and Maddie. Hold on, let me put that. Put that back there. Anyway. Right. Right. As we arrive at this place, before I got up to here, before I went up, up in the hill, we arrive at this temple, and you can see it's up a hill. You go round and around and around it. You can see it. Really, like on this kind of hill. It take you about 5 minutes to walk up to the top of it. I'm thinking to myself, remember, he's meant to take us back, by the way. This tuk-tuk driver is meant to take us back. This tuk-tuk driver's meant to take us back after all this, right? And see, when he stopped at this fucking temple on the hill, I thought to myself, same hairline yank. I've lost a bit. I've also had a bit I kind of some people lost a bit. Wait a minute, what's this? The donation thing. Look, the text. Get that to fuck. Sorry, troops, I've not got the... My God. Here, the alert box. Get that alert box on top of everything. For fuck's sake. Alert box. That's it. Aye. So, I said that you're there. See, this is all fucked up, troops. This is all fucked up. It's all fucked up. It's all ruined. Right, I'd have to copy it for another setup that I've got. I'll do that another time. No. Thank you very much, Coldminger. It's meant to be done here though. Anyway, we get to this fucking hill. It's like you're meant to get out the tuk-tuk and you go through this wee bit and then you got to walk all the way up. You can see that you've got to walk all the way up to get to the top, where the temple's on the top of this fucking hill, which is this here. As we get to the outside, I'm thinking to myself, this guy has got no reason to drive us back. Bruni, thanks for the sub. This guy has got no reason to fucking take us back, man. This guy's got no reason. We're getting ditched here, man. We're getting ditched. What fucking sound? Oh, wait. That's it now, sorry about that. This guy's got no fucking reason to take us back, man. No reason. The sound will be back now. As we arrived at the fucking foot of this temple, the hill, I got out the tuk-tuk, right? And the guy said, oh, you've left your bottle of water. Because I'd left this bottle of water, right? In the back of the tuk-tuk. And he hadn't said that before. And big deal, it's just a bottle of water. I'll be back for it. Well, I know. When he said, oh, your bottle of water, I went, oh no, it's fine. But I'll be back, I don't know. I thought, what he means is, you've left your possessions here. You might want to take them, because I'm fucking off. That's what he meant. I went, oh no, it's fine. And I don't know if I asked him, might have asked him, are you taking this back? Will you be taking this back? Yes. Went up the top. I'm thinking to myself, he's not going to be there when we get back down, Lynn. He's not going to be there when we get back down. When we got back down, let me show you what was there. I'm going to point to the tuk-tuk location. That there is where the tuk-tuk was. See where I'm pointing? That is where, there's a tuk-tuk in the background there. See that? See that? That's a tuk-tuk in the background there. Gone. We didn't know where we were. Middle of nowhere. Abandoned. Abandoned. So what we did, jumped another tuk-tuk, went back, cost us about 50 pence, if that, maybe even 40 pence, to get back to where we were staying. Fantastic adventure. He just left us. He just left us. He just left us. Fucking magic, man. £1 adventure? No, 50 fucking pence adventure. It was very, very good. Very, very good. Vogue Bangkok. TripAdvisor, look, it's fucking there. See what I'm reading right now? 2009. I'm reading this on fucking TripAdvisor, right? Oh, there you go. That's it. That's the story there, troops. Vogue scam tailors 2009. We were there in 2007. Hi, I know these have been going around Bangkok since the year dot, but just wanted to share the specifics of this one so you're going to be aware. Vogue is a tailor who makes suits for Armani and Hugo Boss. I know I should have researched tailors better on here. Our day started with us looking at a map in the corner of a road planning to go to the Grand Palace. That's where I was going. Very kind Thai man walked past and asked if we needed help. Circled on the map what temples to visit. Buddha's birthday, national holiday. Cheap tuk-tuk. All that. 40 baht, exactly. 40 bahts, exactly. There you fucking go. Buddha's birthday, wholesale jewellery. To cut a long story short, we went to Vogue. My boyfriend had a suit made for £250. The man probably felt sorry for us because he was ripping us off so much, because he threw in 2 fitted shirts and a tie as well. That evening back at the hotel, the boyfriend was getting very nervous over the suit, so I googled Vogue and pages upon pages turned up. We were worked all day, right from the nice Thai man showing us where to go on the map to the nice Andy recommending Vogue in our work. We couldn't believe it. A guy came to our hotel that evening with a part-made suit for a final fitting. The suit turned up the next evening. It is a great fitting suit, but we were dubious as to whether it actually cashmere materials. It actually fucking got a suit. So expose it. So they actually fucking got a suit. Actually did get a fucking suit, but 250 quid, no. But they got fuck all. fuck all off of me, man. Oh, look at us. Well, troops, there you go. That's that story. I'm not going to keep you for any longer.